And now, Rob on the road, exploring Northern California.
Welcome to the SMUD, Museum of Science and Curiosity. This is so exciting to be here. We are thrilled to take you on a private tour. And today, Shanaz Van Deventer is going to show us so many fascinating exhibits that are open and here for you to enjoy. Good to see you, Shanaz.
Thanks so much, Rob. Great to have you here.
Thank you. We're starting in the Nature Detectives.
And this gallery experience has been designed for our littlest scientists, right? So where do kids first learn about things? It's through their five senses. And where is that curiosity? This is what this gallery experience is made to do. It's to just inspire that little scientist by using their five senses. So they're gonna smell things, touch things, see things, do things. So I invite you to come on in.
This is amazing. I see these are very interactive, which is great, especially for kids. And I also want to point out, it's great for all ages, because I learned so much in this room when we walked through that I did not know or did not remember.
Well, it's bringing out that curiosity in that kid in you, Rob.
Right, and we always need to be learning lifelong.
Exactly. So this entire institution, it was made to look at global issues that are affecting the world, right? But bringing them back down, making it approachable, making it bite-sized and locally relevant.
This is so beautiful. What a wow spot. My goodness. You've got water challenge, an entire massive exhibit on water, which makes a lot of sense to have here.
So this is a visually stunning exhibit. It tells the story of how California has had to come up with a very complex infrastructure to move water from where we get it, which is north of Sacramento, down to the southern part of the state. We're looking at things from a sustainability perspective, from a conservation perspective, and also knowing where does the water come from, how it's used, and what can we do to conserve it.
This shows in gallons how much water goes into making something. I had no clue.
Me neither.
All right, pair of leather shoes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess 50? No way.
Keep going.
It's going to the very top.
Is it gonna ring the bell?
3,626 gallons to make a pair of shoes? That sounds almost awful.
No.
I mean, I don't know, it sounds terrible. And yet it's so good to know, because it makes me think before I buy a new phone, a pair of shoes, and even a t-shirt. And just this one little exhibit, and there are hundreds of exhibits in here that you've got to come check out yourself, because without being in here and touching them and doing them, you have to experience it.
It's all hands-on, right?
It's hands-on work. We're in the Powering Change gallery, and the things that you will learn in here are incredibly impactful. They stay with me, show us about what we can just do with even transportation, electricity, clean electricity. It has it all here.
This one really shows the choice points that we make, right?
And the impacts.
And the impacts, right? So we want to use cleaner energy.
Stories from around the world. Take it away.
This may be one of my favorite exhibits at MOSAC, yeah. So this really is a series of vignettes of kids from around the world telling us how climate has impacted their lives and their communities, and what they are empowered to do, just because they think that they can make a change that is going to change something else, that's going to inspire. So let's take a trip, shall we?
Right now, drought. There have been droughts, so like we don't have the crops that we used to plant. Also,
Wow.
some animals.
One 16-year-old in Nairobi, Kenya, making a global difference. Rob, welcome to Destination Space.
So tell me about this huge exhibit space.
Oh my gosh, so you know we are now a spacefaring race, right?
Yes.
So many efforts that are going on, whether it's to go back to the moon or go to Mars. So we are actually going to look at all the things that it took to get us to the moon, right? So that's this piece of the gallery. And then we're going to ask the question, what is it going to take to get us beyond the moon and maybe Mars? All right, Rob, keep your eyes closed because we are in the UC Davis Multiverse Theater at MOSAC. And I want you to open your eyes and tell me what you see.
All right, hold on. I already feel amazing, but hold on. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Do you feel infinitesimal? That's how I feel.
I feel like I am lost in space, but not lost at all. I feel like I'm just floating through the universe. I've never seen something quite so special. I really don't even have any words. I just am blown away by the peace and how small we all are, but yet how our every action impacts what we're looking at. And we learn that downstairs. And we come up here and we see a greater why than I ever dreamed.
You know, when we think about unleashing the imagination, this is what I think about. I think about when we stare up at the sky, when we think about things like Destination Space, where we're going to even get beyond that visual range of what we see on Earth, and we come into something like this, you have the greater appreciation of where we are at this point in time and what the possibilities could be.
And what we learn downstairs is that it's a choice. You know, our actions do harm it, and we learn ways and better ways so that they don't.
There's only one planet. What are we going to do to protect the tomorrow and the future?